What's up, YouTube? It's Kentucky Fried here. So if you watched my last video, you'll see that I'm beginning my Warhammer journey. So first place I went to was my local Warhammer store. And if you're getting into this hobby, I would suggest you do that too. So you can get you one of these books here, and they have little challenges here. And each challenge you complete, you'll get different rewards for each one you do. And if you complete a bunch of them, you can also get a carrying case and a certificate, so that's pretty cool. And then they'll help you out a lot during the way and answer any questions you have. Real helpful. And while you're there, you can also get you a free miniature. They do a free mini of the month. This is for October of 2024, and this miniature is the Chaos Knight, or Chaos Warrior, I think. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna start with him yet because I don't think I'm quite ready for that, but that's him. Okay, so this is the introductory set that I got, and here's the handbook that comes with it. Now, we're only going to use the stuff it came with, so we got the default brush, these 5 paints, and a set of clippers. So that's all we're going to be using, and I'm just going to use the book here to see what we can get. Shows you how to snap them together. Yeah, right here. This is the paint. Yeah, so we'll be doing. So we'll use this as how to build, and I'll go ahead and get these assembled. So I'll bring the camera down closer, and I'll get all these snapped together. So there's no glue required. So we're gonna try it without the glue and see how they hold. Here you can see the numbers a little better. So yeah, basically we're just looking for the numbers, and then you just want to match these over here. You find them. So here's 21. You can see the number right here, 21. So it matches this one. So we're gonna clip this out with the clippers they gave us. Being careful not to clip this part here. That we need to keep. So we're gonna cut it like right here. That actually don't look too bad. It's pretty smooth. You can't even feel anything. It looks kind of rough, but the paint will cover up a lot of that. So there's the chest. And we'll just keep going all the way till we have all these pieces here. So the next one's gonna be 20. You'll be real careful not to cut any part that you do need. Trying to see how I can cut it without leaving too much, because I don't have no sanding. I just want to see what that looks like. Yeah, see, this one, it's got a little bit of a nub. It's not too bad, but I mean, yeah, so you definitely want to touch these up with a sand, like a sanding file. Again, it's not too bad. It's smooth to the touch, but you're probably going to see that after paint, maybe. See, I'm not sanding any of these because it didn't come with a file, so foot. All right, so that's all in pieces out. Now let's get to the snapping them together. Okay, so I did hear like a little click. Let's see how hard it is to pull it back out if it comes. I don't want to break. Oh, okay, so it comes right out. It's in there snug, like it's not gonna fall out. But yeah, you can pull it out like extremely easy. So we'll see how the other pieces, how tight they are. But yeah, like it's in there. But yeah, I mean, I would definitely feel better if it had a drop of glue in there just for extra measures, but it's in there. All right, so we'll go with the next 2 pieces, the 2 legs. Okay, snaps in again. See how strong it. So yeah, so they pull out real easy, but they're in there pretty good. I mean, again, it's not just gonna fall out. So, I mean, you have to pull it out, but it doesn't take any strength at all to pull it out. They slide right back out. So, yeah, just in case you were wondering about that. I would still feel better with the glue, but it definitely feels like it's going to stay together even without glue. So, yeah. Snaps right in. Yeah, like I said, this was pretty solid. Then we got number 24. All snapped together. Again, you can see these are where I clipped them off, and here in the head. We'll see how that looks once the paint's on, if it does disappear. So this one on the holster is actually really big. Maybe we can try to get some more off with the clippers. Not really. Yeah, like I say, touching up with a little sanding file would definitely help. But yeah, we'll see how that goes, and then we'll just put them on the stand. These are a 32 millimeter stand. So we should just, I guess, snap right in there. Yep, it is. Built my first mini. Snapped together. So I'm gonna go ahead and build one more, and then we'll get to painting. All right, and here's the second one. Now this stand is a 28 millimeter stand, so a little bit smaller. So they should just go in there like that, and there it is. And now we got our second miniature built. Okay, before we get to the painting, I did notice one thing. So all the snap to fit fits pretty good and real snug. The exception is with this arm here. I did notice that it falls down like that a little bit easy if you bump it. So yeah, I would say glue is almost, a necessity, especially if you're going to be playing with this. Now if you're just setting it on your table for a display or something, and you're never going to play the game, I guess it'd be fine. But yeah, so I just wanted to note that real quick. So anyways, now we're going to get to the painting. So we're going to paint the whole marine. We're not doing any primer because it didn't come with primer. So we're going to paint the whole marine with this blue, and it looks like we're going to need probably 3 coats. So I got my blue here, and yeah, we'll get to painting now. Okay, so we're just going to start applying it everywhere. And this is, like I say, this is just the first coat. It's probably going to take about 3 of them. I did water this blue down just a little bit so it doesn't clog up some of the details. And yeah, so we're just kind of going in there, not being too careful, because I mean it's all going to be the same color. Sticking to the plastic pretty good. So okay, here's the first coat. Looks pretty good. Got a few spots here and there, but give it about 5-10 minutes to dry, and we'll come back with the second coat. All right, now that we got all the blue finished, we're gonna go to the black. So with the black, we're gonna paint some details on the suit, his gun pack. Do the black on the gun here. So being careful trying not to touch the blue that we've already done. So I'll come back and show you when I'm finished with the black. Okay, I got all the black done. I went ahead and did the purity seal, so we got the wraith bone on the ribbon and I put violet on the wax because it didn't come with red in the back. So now we're gonna do the gold, which really looks more bronze on the gun here. So try to be careful. So I'd like to not get it in these in the holes here. Kind of go sideways with it like that. It's pretty cool when we do that, and then do the trim on his shoulders and his chest plate. And then he'll be finished. Alright, here's my first Space Marine completed. I really like how he turned out. It was a lot of fun doing it. A few mistakes here and there, but yeah, I think it looks really cool. And then here's the other one. Alright, here it is with the second coat of paint. So yeah, this one, I guess because it's such a light color going over that dark gray starting color that it was. Yeah, it's definitely taken a lot more coats and to get full coverage. So it's still blotchy. So yeah, we're gonna let this dry and go back with a third coat. And yeah, I think one more coat should be good. All right, now we're just coming in with the purple to get the carapace. Being real careful not to touch the skin, so be very careful with the details. And if we do, I guess we can just come back over again with the white, but trying to avoid creating extra steps for ourselves. So, yep. Anyways, I'll come back once I get that one done. Okay, here he is with the, I got the black on the claws and the hoofs, I guess, and his gun. So he's finished. Now this one, I'm gonna be honest, this one here I kind of struggled with a little bit. I was surprised. I thought this was gonna be the easier one, but yeah, it was hard to get the paint like in there in his underbelly and like the inner legs. Just kind of hard to get the paint in there. Now I was using the paintbrush that came with the kit. I'm sure there's a better brush to do it. Yeah, so my final thoughts on this kit is it's definitely worth the purchase. It was a whole lot of fun. It does come with everything you need. You know, it doesn't come with the glue. I think it's fine without the glue, to be honest. I will glue the rest of them just in case, just for extra protection and whatever. But and same with the file, like you can see on top of his head, it wouldn't hurt to get a file, like a little sandpaper or whatever. But I mean, you can barely tell, and I mean, it's not that big a deal. Again, I will be sanding my other ones, but just right out of the box, using what came with out of the box, yeah, I think it's a good deal, and I think it was a lot of fun. And yeah, if you're at all interested in doing this as a hobby or just, I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching.